Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Box with the Technical Trader at thetechtrader.com. It's Tuesday, November the 5th. These are the charts of the day. Well, it's a sloppy day in Wall Street, but a lot of stocks that we follow are popping, breaking out, coming out of bases, things of that nature. Let's look at AAOI, for example, a stock that exploded in 2016-17, got slam dunked all the way back from 115, 105 range, something like that. What was the high? Over 100. And back down into the single digits a couple years later, and only to base out in this area. In the last 3 days, it's exploded from 9 to 1174, right near resistance. We get through that, we're looking at 12 and 3 quarters, 13, 14 and a half, maybe 18, 19 down the road. But for now, and this is a swing trade, I like this snapback that we got on it and the extension of the base pattern, indicating it may extend shortly. A lot with a nice day today after a 8 or 9 month consolidation zone following the big, the choppier run up earlier in the year from the 5 level up to 8, and now popped today and exploded for $1.04, 13.4%. Mine was the best we've seen on an update since back in February. I'm now looking for the stock to get to the 9.5 and then 11 range. Bed Bath & Beyond extending its snapback off of the pullback retest here. All we need now is this to get to 15. We're looking at 17, 18 zone. CC, well, Chemours, after a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave decline and a retest and a base pattern formed, I thought yesterday was a breakthrough and today was a significant follow through. There may be some overhead resistance just ahead of 20 and 3 quarters, but I'm thinking the swing target is 25. Epizon with a nice surge this week, and the last 4 or 5 days from 10 and 3 quarters to 14 and 3 quarters, right up against resistance in that zone right here. But if we get any kind of follow through, we may test the June spike up, which reaches 16 and a half. Secondary target 18 and a half. Good volume today at 1.8 million. Well, EBBG, after being spectacular for a year and a half, 2 years actually, came down in a hard decline and a rising and a wedge that gave us a short swing on it from 87 down to 59.60. At that point, though, it reversed and platformed. Today was a significant breakaway gap. And resistance here at 80 is my first target, but I think from a swing basis, we can see 89.90. EVER similarly broke out of a wedge a couple weeks ago. It's been trending up, but today accelerated, jumping 28% or 6.15. At this point, the top of the channel is beckoning in the high 30s. EXPR, a retailer that reversed in September, retested in October from a consolidation zone and then broke out today, jumping 10.7%. Over 2 million traded. Looks like we're headed to 4.25 and then 5. FBM breaking out of a trading range and to new multi-year highs, all-time post-IPO highs. Excuse me. It looks like this stock may be in an extremely strong rising channel mode. If that is the case, this may have room to go to the mid-20s. FLGT exploded, gapped, and ran a big volume of 1.2 million for that stock. After the base broke out and the pullback took place in the 3-wave corrective, the breakaway gap was significant today. It was up 38.4%. It got up to resistance and closed right there. The channel top target now, wave 5 would be up around 18, 17, 18 zone. Inogen breaking out of a base today and coming through the declining top line as well, a significant sign that this may have reversed. The breakaway move today of 70 cents or 23% on 5 million tells me we may fill that gap quickly to about 440.50. Beyond that, a retest of these highs around 5 3/4, 6 will be my next target. Inogen swing, which I gave out there when it popped and then it pulled back, got quiet over the last month, is finally awoken. Having gone from 45 to 60 just in the last 3 weeks. Today, another $1.62 or a little less than 3%, but this looks like it wants to accelerate. And after hours, the stock popped to as high as 66, up another $7. So watch for this tomorrow. It'll be a significant carry-through day, and we may reach as high as 73, 75 zone. INMD swing doing great, and today reached my $40 target I'm looking for more. I think 45 is doable in the next few days. MAXR jumped to $14, 11.08, and the significance was it broke through a clean double top and is now headed to the top of the channel of resistance near 13. Beyond that, my secondary target 16 and then 19. Big pop for NEO today, 181 million, up 38%. That's a significant turnaround potentially. I want to see if it can follow through here because it closed above the 50-period moving average, but just at the declining tops line into a gap. If it fills that gap, we may see as high as 2 3/4 tomorrow, possibly as high as 3 1/4. Swing trade RCEL, after retesting the trend line, is snapped back for 4 days in a row, up another 4% today. If this gets through 9 3/4, I'm looking for 12. Arcadia jumped nearly a point today and broke out of the pattern that we were showing you. I'm thinking now that the target around 7 1/4 and then 8 1/2 are near-term targets. Beyond that, swing to 10, 10 1/2. SHEN jumped 6 3/4 today, exploded with a breakaway gap, took out the declining top line of the last 10 months and ran up to resistance laterally near 41. We get through this level, we're looking for 44.5. Vericel jumped 209 today, popped out in breakaway gap and got up to resistance, closing up 209 at almost 13% on 1,000,004. It looks pretty good for an extension to test the 19 1/2 range. Viking Therapeutics, one of Royal favorites, finally awoke today with a pop of $1.26 or 19.2% on 4.2 million. Significant volume taken out the declining tops line that was in place since April. Next target, 8 3/4, 885, and then 10 3/4, 11. And finally, Xerox swing trade followed through on a sale of one of their subsidiaries for 230 million. It looks to me if it gets through the zone, we're on our way to much higher levels, perhaps in the mid-40s. Folks, that's it for tonight. Have a great evening.